What's up, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Payback. Today we are going to be finding out what in the heck the Beck Customs F132 is. So this is one of the final cars that you unlock in this game. It's very, very good. You guys can see these are the default basic stats here. Holy cow, those are absolutely nuts. And I don't know what it is. I had to do some research before this video. So this is a concept car that was thought up by Aaron Beck, and originally I think it was developed for the Mad Max franchise. And you guys can see here, it's got some F1 inspiration in there. It's also got some like old school classic American hot rod inspiration. The engine in there is supposed to be a V8 from NASCAR, and I don't know, dude, like it looks really, really sick. It's obviously very, very good. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Here we go, guys. $790,000 for this thing. One of the most expensive cars in the game. One of the cars you unlock last in this game. Dude, this thing looks mean. It's seriously like, it's the baby of an F1 race car and then an old school American hot rod. That's exactly what this thing is. It looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like the look of it. I dig it. I like that really huge front wing. I like the big spoiler on the back. I don't know, it's got an interesting, unique look. I like the open wheel design. I like it, dude. I think this thing's gonna be a lot of fun to use. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do first is we are gonna head on over to a Tuneup Shop. You guys saw the stock stats are pretty good. There's not really much we're gonna be able to do here, but I think we could eventually end up taking this thing online and seeing what we can do. So right now we've got 850 horsepower, 220 top speed, 2.90 to 60. Let's improve that a little bit. I think this is the first time we've done it. I think this is the first time that we have ever had a fully maxed out car. Look at this, guys. All level 18 parts, level 399 out of 399 levels. Now, we could get a little bit better if we had like 3 bonuses on each car. Like you guys could see, our head only has a speed bonus. If we could get like acceleration and nitrous on every single one of these, that would be better. But this is about as good as you can get. So let's see what this thing is all about. I'm excited. Dude, look at the headlights. I didn't even notice the headlights on this thing yet. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, dude, this feels good. It's got a decent amount of grip to it. Obviously, there's a lot of surface area on those fat tires. It doesn't really like to slide around as much. It likes to just kind of grip the road and turn, which is good for a race car. So I'm excited about this thing, man. I think this is going to be really, really good. Look at that. Drifting just doesn't really do a whole lot for us. It would rather grip. Dude, this is insane. The fact that we don't have to drift around corners, we just turn. That's pretty nuts. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing back to the garage, back down here, and we're going to see what we're working with in terms of customization. Now, I wouldn't really expect it would have a ton of customization, but I could be wrong. We'll see what happens here. I didn't even take a look at our like time stats and stuff. So we're up to 915 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.3, and a quarter mile in 8.7. That is disgusting, dude. All right, let's see what we've got for wraps here in terms of community wraps. We've got kind of like an A10 Warthog looking one. We've got the Fire Flame looking one. We've got an Italian with the eyes on there, kind of like a Cars feature. We've got the red, or the orange, I mean. Graveyard shift. Dude, that's kind of dope. With the Cars eyes, that's actually pretty sick. We've got this one here, which makes it look a little bit more like an F1 car, League 73. We've got a shell version. Pretty sure I just said shell virgin. I meant version. Got black with yellow flames. I feel like we have a lot of the same designs here. Like a lot of this is just very, very simple. That's not too bad right there. Hashtag I am the speed hunter. I don't really see anything that's like super standing out to me though. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of nice. That's simple and clean. I might. Oh. What happened here? That's the ugliest thing I've ever... Look at the eyes on that. That looks awful. All right. No offense to whoever made that. I'm sorry, but it doesn't look that good. I think I'm going to go with that orange one that we saw. The orange one that was the Cars version. That one was really good. I think it's right here. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. I think that looks pretty good. Looks all mean and aggressive. He's about to take some people down. I like it. So we're going to leave it like that. All right. What do we have for customizations? I don't even notice a difference here, so we're going to save our money. Headlights. I think I'm going to leave them the way they are. Front wheels. Not going to change the wheels. Those are custom Beck Customs wheels. There'd be no reason to change those. Like I thought, there's not really a whole lot you can do in terms of customization. We can't even change the exhaust. We can change the spoiler. So yeah, the big one or the little one? I'm gonna keep the big one. That just makes it look more unique. Yeah, dude, there's like no customization here. Can tint out the windows, but those are already tinted with the eyes and everything. There's literally nothing we could do. We couldn't change this pretty much at all. But I like it. I think it turned out well. I like the Cars wraps. We've done one of those before. I mean, obviously they're a little bit outlandish. They're a little bit different, but it's fun to kind of mix it up a little bit. Plus, those movies are amazing. So, we've got our new Cars inspired Beck Customs. Listen to that thing roar, dude. All right, let's get it, boys. I'm thinking we do this race right here at the end of this runway. I'm excited to check this thing out ASAP. Liftoff sprint race. We'll be able to test out the jumping a little bit. I actually really like the headlights. The 4 headlights in a square. Don't use any nitrous. That sounds boring. I mean, we probably could do it, but I like using nitrous. Nitrous is fun. Here we go, boys. This might be the best sounding car in the game. Here we go. Off to a hot start. Straight out front. Let's go, boys. Let's see if these fools can keep up. I like that front face, dude. I like how he's like scowling a little bit. We're already up to 222 miles an hour. Woo. Listen to that snap, crackle, and pop back there. I'm gonna make sure we get around this gas station. We have already completely distinguished ourselves from the group here. There really is no reason to drift in this car. It just grabs everything. Holy cow. I would say this has definitely made the roster for our multiplayer racing that we're going to be starting up soon. This thing, dude, we've never dominated this race like this. This is usually a relatively close race. And we haven't even used our nitrous. This might be the best car in the game. And if you think about it, we really didn't do that much to it in terms of upgrades. And it's not that expensive. I guess it's like six, almost 700,000. That's kind of expensive. But stock, this thing is still going to be a monster. So if you can swing 600,000 or 700,000, you have one of the best cars in the game without a doubt. Let's keep this up here. Now this is where we're really going to test it, because I don't love the drifting. The drifting in it is not very good. It's kind of awkward, in fact. The high speeds and turning is where this thing really shines. Drifting's kind of hard to control. Woo! Okay. I seriously don't think we've ever dominated this race this much. This thing is a monster, dude. We absolutely annihilated the competition right here. Oh gosh. We were going so fast there at the end, we kind of hit the edge. We're fine. Even with that at the end and running into that car halfway through and dragging it for a little bit, we still beat our ideal score by 4 seconds and absolutely mopped up the competition. That was too easy. Level 18 Outlaw gearbox with brakes. Not gonna replace speed for that though, dude. This thing is so good. This is so ridiculously good. We are absolutely gonna be using this online. You guys want to try the Ember Valley Showdown? We're kind of heading that way. See, off-road, like in the dirt, it doesn't feel bad. But on-road, it doesn't really want to keep its drift going. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get used to it. Let's set a new record for this speed run. What do you guys say? Not bad. Could have been better. We got a new record, but we spent some time off-road right there. All right, here we go, guys. The Ember Valley Showdown. That was the most dominant performance we've ever had in this game. Avoid coming off the road and win the race. We can do that. I believe. Ha! I love this thing, dude. I like that we went with the cars. This thing just has so much attitude. I believe that it would look like that if it could talk. It's so much different than every other car on the road, and it's so much better. I think it would be scowling at other cars. We're starting to kind of get the drifting down a little bit here. It feels so good. It does everything I want it to do. And this is the second time that I've ever used it, dude. Like, usually it takes me a minute to get used to a car, but this thing, it does everything that you want it to. Minus the drifting a little bit. It's a little awkward in corners when you're sliding, but we're starting to get used to it. See, like right there, most other cars I could have turn the wheel hard enough to get them to get the rear end out so we wouldn't hit the wall. This one I can't really. Definitely awkward through the corners, but it makes up for everything else. Or it makes up for it in terms of everything else. This is another one of those races that's usually super, super tight. Usually we have the lead through this section, but then as soon as we start getting towards the tunnel up here, that's where people start to catch up. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't look like that's going to happen today, though. We're even getting a little crazy and going off-road, and we are keeping this 100% under control. Oh my gosh, dude. I think this is the best car in the game. At least for me personally. I guess that's kind of an objective thing. There's no definite to that. I mean, the Regera, the 918, everything in this price range towards the end is going to be very, very good. But I truly think, in my opinion, this is the best car in the game. Everything about it is just so clean. Like, I'm full wide out, 100% confidence all the time. Never a worry. Looks like the guy in second place back there is starting to catch up to us a little bit. Shit. Seriously? Seriously? Talking all that trash. It's gonna come back to bite us in the butt. Woo! Okay, so far. Now, I truly believe that this race is kind of BS because at the end up here, they start throwing all kinds of AI cars at you, like civilian cars, that are just like, it's very, very congested. Like almost impossible to get through congested. There's always stuff right at the end. There's always somebody right in your butt. So I hope we can pull this out. All right, I'll take it. We ended up taking second place there only because of 100% driver error. We missed a checkpoint. We kind of like took the wrong angle on a lane and ran into another car and missed the checkpoint. I'm gonna take responsibility for that. We're gonna go do this on another race. You know what I kind of want to do it on? I kind of want to do it on the small one down here. I always think this race is a lot of fun. So we're going to fast travel down here. Go to this gas station, I guess. But yeah, I seriously, 100%, no doubt, like, out of everything that we've tried in this game so far, I think this is the best car in the game. I truly, truly think that. It's not as fast as the Regera, but it's kind of close. And its handling is just 10 times better. I don't see any race where the Regera would be able to beat this thing. Unless you're just going in a flat-out straight line. Alright. Guarantee we don't lose this one here. Last position for at least 60 seconds and win the race. Let's go for it. Let's see if this thing can really, really put its money where its mouth is. I feel like this is going to be a tough race to do that in, you know what I mean? That's over half the race. Just got to follow this R8 for another 40 seconds. Whew. Almost passed him right there. It's not over half the race. It's probably like a third. It's a good portion of the race. They're not going to make it easy on us, but this R8's relatively keeping up with first and second, so as long as he stays close, I think we would have lapped these guys otherwise. Which might have been fun in itself. That could be a challenge. Lap them. Here we go. We got it. Now it's our turn. Oh, this is going to be too easy, dude. We're already pretty much up there. Corners are a little odd. No surprise there, but we're going to be able to catch these guys. Lap 4 to 5. We've got 2 left. Mistakes were made. De'Aaron, that's the dude that beat me last race. Donatella. Let's see what you got, girl. Woo! Hit the wall and then got smacked as soon as she came back down. I feel bad, but that's your own fault. Shouldn't be hitting walls. This is a fun race, dude. I always enjoy this race. Especially, I mean, this is fitting because this thing has a NASCAR V8 in it, so why not do an oval NASCAR-inspired race? We definitely would have lapped somebody if we would have ran that thing normally. But we got our side bet. We got our extra 15K there. I'll take it. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and man, that was good stuff. We've got some exciting stuff coming up next with this series, so obviously we're going to keep checking out these cars. Obviously we're going to be starting up multiplayer soon, but we've got that DLC coming out soon. I posted a video on that yesterday. I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed and made it to the end, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.